Hello everyone, my name is Raj and I am from Purdue University in Northwest Indiana. Today I am going to present a topic which is related to peat material. Here I am trying to improve the properties of peat material with the help of geosynthetic material, lime and cement, which is basically a hypothetical idea which I have not conducted any test or anything like that. In this topic, I'm going to discuss a few things about the soft soil also, how it is difficult to handle soft soil. As we know, we always face different kind of problem while executing any construction site, whether it's a roadway, whether it's a high-rise building. We usually encounter a lot of time material, subgrade material, which is very soft or peat. So this is an effort to help people to understand how they can improve the property of the material if it is not usable because of its less bearing capacity. The main objective of this paper is to demonstrate a solution with the help of finding from the other papers. As we know, geotechnical engineering always face different kind of problems, especially when it is like a roadway construction. The cost of the construction is very high, so we have to be very careful. If we are designing a roadway, we need to make sure that the subgrade has adequate bearing capacity. As we know, the geotechnical engineers have had extremely limited options. However, new technologies is improving the implementations, and also it reduces the cost with the help of like few options we have, like using a pile column or removing a subgrade or improving the subgrade. These are the three options usually geotechnical engineers have. Column and geopiers. These are also a very popular method. Columns we usually use to transfer load from the structure to directly to the high strength material. And geopier is another option we have, where we use stone piers, which is compacted by the use of hammer, which is like a specialized equipment. And as you see in the picture, we make like a bubbles, and that's how we use geopier. This is also helps to improve the properties of the soft clay or peat. Another option we have, removing the subgrade. We can remove the subgrade, but sometimes it's very expensive. But still, this is a considerable option if we have very small area need to be cleaned up or maybe excavated or something, then this option can be used. Another option is cement lime stabilization or deep stabilization. This method is also widely popular, and we use this method time to time to improve our subgrade quality. In short, like improving the bearing capacity of the subgrade. In this method, we use cement with addition of lime, and this actually increases the properties of the subgrade. Properties of peat and organic materials. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the properties of peat and organic material. And while going through these slides, If you want, you can pause the video and read some of the text, because I have added a lot of text here. One of the very important properties is water content. Peat always have high water content, and that makes it really difficult to deal with it. So sometimes it varies from 20% to 2000%. So we have to figure out what kind of water content it has, how much water content it has, in order to understand the material nicely. Another thing is density. We need to calculate the density of the material to get the idea how much cement or stabilizing material we are adding. pH value is very important. Usually we calculate the pH value to understand the pH balance in the material. Undrained shear test is one of the options, and I found out in this one of the university in Finland that they conducted a couple of tests on peat material, and they found out there is a difference between like a shear strength. If they conducted two different tests, they find out like if they do undrained consolidation shear test, they found out the range 6 to 7 kPa. However, when they tried to conduct a vane test, they got from 5 to 30 kPa. Now let's talk a little bit about property of cements. As we know, we are going to use mostly cement, which is Portland cement, and this is highly popular way to stabilize any kind of soil. And we can use this with the mixture of lime, and it helps to improve the property of the peat material. Property of lime is also important. Sometimes we have to see what the quality of lime is and all, the optimum water content. It reduces the optimum water content, so that's why it's kind of important to understand the property of lime. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about geosynthetic fiber, which is, I think I have given all the information on this slide, so I'm not going to talk much about it, but I'll show one picture in my next slide or something, how it looks like. This is few information about it, like a fiber, like a diameter is like 18 micron, which I'm planning to study. So this is the one, and then I have shown the tensile strength, and softening points also given here. It's 160 degrees centigrade, and this is how it looks like, geosynthetic material. Here's some data given to support whatever I studied, and like when the peat soil we added like 10% lime, 10% cement, and 20%. Accordingly, you see the difference in data. This is the sum result of direct shear box test. And these are the data from unconfined compressive strength. And you can see that 5% cement, and then the peat with 5% cement plus 0.15% fiber. The difference, you can see there is some increase in strength. Similarly, I have different parameter like 15% here, 20% here, and 30% here. And here it is 50%. where the quantity of cement is 50% and peat is also 50%. I mean 15% fiber and 50% cement. And the same thing we compared here. After carefully reviewing all this data, I think it is possible that we can improve the property of peat with the help of geosynthetic fiber, lime, and cement. For that, I do have to calculate a lot of, I do have to kind of conduct a lot of tests to get accurate data. But as I said, like this is a hypothetical guess, so I hope it will work out. Thank you.